So we need a data frame with the grouping information of the samples. Okay, and that data frame, well, as you can see here, in that data frame, the row names have to be the names of the samples. Yeah, so that's the first thing that I need. Where can I get the names of the samples? Well, the names of the samples, I'm going to go back to the original data, so not the long data, but the original data. The names of the samples are here, huh? These things. So they are the column names in the original data. So that's the first thing here. I retrieve the column names of the second, third, fourth, and fifth column of the data. I just run this, you see that what he returns are the names of the samples. And I store them in a vector called sNames. Now, you need more than just this. You need to tell him for each sample which group it belongs to. So I had to look this up. I had to look this up in the publication. So, and I found out that the first and the fourth sample are controls, and the second and the third sample are treated samples. So the grouping information, you need to have the same order as you used here. So this sample is control, this sample is treated, this sample is also treated, and this sample is control. So this is the grouping information. I store it also in a vector. And now I combine these two vectors into a data frame. A data frame where the row names are the column names here, the vector with the color names that I created. And there is an additional column called group, and that contains the grouping information that I created here. So when I run this, I get a data frame with one column. So the sample names are the row names, and for each sample I now know which group it belongs to. So this is a very simple experiment with two control samples and two treated samples. And that's all sample annotation I have here. Okay. Now, the actual input, so the blue argument here, should be a matrix. A matrix with the numbers. Which numbers? Well, these numbers. These are the expression values. So how can I create that matrix?